Hello, lovely people. I'm back. So is Leo. Say hey, Leo. Ooh, it didn't even focus on him. All right, but anyway, hello you guys. Long time waiting. I'm back after a long hiatus on YouTube anyway. We're still real active on Instagram, so if you haven't been over there, if you're not following us, pop on over and you can get some more daily updates than you might on YouTube. I am sharing a part 2 that I didn't really quite have planned initially of my office creative space makeover, and that's because I had an exciting new venture that came up between then and now that I decided to start, but it's been long on my mind. And so that was what really caused me to do this room renovation. But like I said, if you're following me on IG or any of my other social platforms, including Facebook as well, you'll know that I have started my own artisan jewelry earring line called Liv Yvonne Designs. I'm super excited about sharing this venture. I've been a lover of earrings for the longest, and I'm excited to share this passion in this way. I've been creating pieces for a while now and have just really been enjoying the collection that I've curated for you all. If you are interested, my website is where I house my shop. It's just livyvonnedesigns.com. The real highlight of my pieces is that they're fun, bold statement pieces, but they are focused on high quality materials that source metals that are free of nickel and or cadmium and lead if we can help it. And these are your main metals that cause those itchy skin rash, skin allergies. I am just really looking forward to this journey, and I'm thankful to everybody who's been supportive from the start back last month. All right, so back to the video. You know, when I originally put this room together, it was a blank room, blank canvas. Didn't have much to work with except for the wood floors and these, I think they call them eggshell white walls. So we had a lot of places to go with it, and so I was really happy with how it turned out the first time. But with this business, I needed a little bit more space. I needed a little bit more table room. I needed to make my storage space more functional for me, and so that's what I did with this update. We added in some tables, we added in some storage area, we added in a fun little cart that helps me with these orders and also with making the earrings. And so I really think that I've got it to a place that it feels like I can run a very smooth, functioning, well-oiled machine business. And so for anybody else who's got something like that going for them, you can do this all in one space. You can do this all in one room and make it work for you. We also did use this room as a guest room, which is what its initial purposes were, was to have it as an office space slash, you know, place where I can kind of just come to get some of my personal things done, but then to, you know, bring in a bed and use it as we need. And so if that's something that you're looking for in a small space, this video is your go-to. All right, and like always, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below to get notified of any future videos that we do have coming up. And if you haven't and you're new here, you know, because there's people like that, y'all are new, and I welcome you and I'm happy you're here. Head back over to some of our older videos. Go check out part 1 where you can see how I put this room together from scratch, and check out some of our grass seeding videos that we did for you homeowners out there, or anybody who's just managing somebody else's home that needs a little work. Pass it over to them. I'm looking forward to sharing this project and can't wait. All right, you guys, so here's a before of the room. I just love it. So much bright light and space. All right, and here is our after with our queen size mattress. I love the way it looked here, and it fit so well. There was still plenty of room to walk around. All right, but y'all know I had to get back to regularly scheduled programming, so the mattress had to go. Luckily, I was able to find an awesome vacuum seal pack on Amazon that basically allowed me to package and store the mattress the same way that it was delivered to me. I was able to condense it down to size using our home vacuum, which is great. Didn't have to buy any additional products, and you can see I'm happy about this. And within a matter of no time, the mattress was fully deflated and able to be easily stored. Y'all, my camera cut out, so I don't know how much you got, but it is done. Like, it took no time at all, maybe 15 minutes, but it's pretty darn flat. I don't know if it might can get a little flatter, but I don't think I need it to. I think it's enough for us to be able to roll up. If you hear silence, there's no air leaks. I think it's going to stay like this. So, next part, let's roll it up. So I'm just finishing up here, but I'm having some issues. Trying to roll it up. It's kind of heavy, not gonna lie. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know how they did this before. How did they roll this up? I don't think that's gonna happen for me. Maybe I need my husband. Quincy! I need help. Can you help me? Maybe I'm just rolling it wrong, but it's kind of heavy. It's kind of a lot of work, but for one reason. I kind of like roll it like cinnamon rolls. All right, so we were eventually able to get it figured out with a little bit of elbow grease and muscle power. But yeah, we were able to get it rolled up kind of like the cinnamon roll like I wanted. After that, we moved on to the box spring, where I removed the box spring cover. You guys didn't see this being set up, but this box spring, it came in pieces. I've never seen a box spring like this. And I had to put everything together. It didn't require any additional tools, which was awesome. So all I'm doing now is just taking it down the same way in which I put it together. It didn't take any time as well, maybe about 10 minutes or so. And all I did was stack all of the pieces together and stored them away in the same closet as my mattress. And just like that, I'm all done. Now next to the more fun part. And next, I'm getting started on some updates for my jewelry business. I'm starting off with a pegboard that I got from IKEA for the cheap, because you guys know that's the go-to. We're ready. This pegboard's in white. I just used a couple of nails to hold it in place because I didn't really want to screw anything in, and nothing heavy is going to be on top of it. Oh, this is going to make life so much easier. Once that was up, I, just started storing some of the items that were going to be useful and handy for the projects I was going to be working on. And honestly, just like that, I was pretty much done with a lot of my updates. Some other things happened behind the scenes, but we're going to get to that in the reveal. So as you guys can see, I kept pretty much everything the same with the back wall, except the addition of my pegboard and a few of the design items for my jewelry making. I also added in this lovely, affordable table, costing me less than $10, including the legs, where I can do all of the packaging for my items. And it allows me to also store some of my merchandise in a cute, lovely place where I can easily access for when I need to ship out orders. I just love a lot of these pieces that I've been able to put together lately. And I really thank you guys who have been supporting me from the launch. It was better than I could have ever imagined. I also had a lovely cart that was able to house a lot of the tools and supplies that I need for packaging orders. It was another cheap find at Michael's for only $29.99. And this pegboard, you guys, it really came in as the MVP. It holds pretty much everything I need for earring design, including my planner. And this wastebasket, you probably didn't even know it was one. It's so adorable. A wicker wastebasket in pink. Another additional change was my chair. I switched out my yellow chair for this awesome Papasan chair I've had for years now, really since college. And I just felt like it was more of a loungy chair, something I was looking for in this space anyway, for when I just need to detox and lay it all out and get cozy in a nice blanket. And I always have to give a shout out to Lift Home, who is the MVP for this African rug that I repurposed to be underneath this Papasan chair. It used to be underneath the mirror, but I just love it. And it came in this cute little packaging. You guys just have to check her out. I also started to make use of the shelving that I have in my closet in this room. I have materials for packaging, materials for my clay that I use, as well as for baking the clay, and then my sewing machine, which I cannot wait to get back to those projects. And that's it, y'all. That was pretty much all the updates I have. I was so happy with how this room turned out. Again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and I will catch you in the next one soon.